what have happened with your agency and also the JAMB, which you also oversight, deserve two of you to resign. I'm not here to mind words, because you have exposed Nigeria to the level that people are laughing at us.
This is one of the few times that I'm happy with our Nigerian representatives. Like, they actually did well with regards to the interrogation and the grilling of those JAMB and WAEC registrar and officials. If they have been this meticulous and showing this level of concern for Nigerians over there in the parliament, I don't think that Nigerians will be having a problem with them the way we are having. Because you could see the concern that they were showing with regards to the Nigerian students and the children that partook in that midnight WAEC examination. Because it does not just make sense. It doesn't just make sense. And one of my best parts was when one of the representatives, of course, yes, he said that if assuming it was to be in a better developed country, that both the JAMB registrar and the WAEC registrar would have resigned. Gosh, I love that part. But now let's discuss this matter actually. Now, in the course of the interrogation, WAEC registrar was not even trying to, let's say, take responsibility, or let's say, feel sorry for the action that have been committed, obviously against the Nigerian student. But in just the funny way to give one excuse or the other, trying to cover up. Now, when the chairman of the probing committee asked the WAEC registrar, okay, were you the one that gave the directive for this student to write the exam at that time of the night? And the WAEC registrar said no, that he did not give any directive, that it was the stipulated period that you're supposed to write the exam that he gave that directive. And then the chairman went ahead to ask, okay, does it mean that the students that wrote the exam not within the stipulated time, that paper will be cancelled? He said no, that it does not work that way. Now, it does not just make sense. Okay, if you did not give the directive for them to write the exam at the midnight, and then they went ahead to write the exam at midnight, that means that the paper should be cancelled because it did not follow the directive from the registrar, like from the WAEC coordinator and all of that. But he said no, that it does not work that way. The chairman then further asked him, okay, so does it mean that from 3 p.m. that the exam was supposed to be written to about 9 p.m., 10 p.m. that the students started writing the exam, that you held them there for no just cause because your paper did not arrive early? And he said no, that they were not held there, that they were allowed to go and eat and blah blah blah. But he earlier mentioned that because that they do not want the exam to be leaked, that the students were asked to remain where they were until the exam paper arrives the hall and they are done writing the exam. That is when they can leave. And then Nicoletta talks, that the students were allowed to go have their convenience, that is to go peace and do whatever they want to do, and then to also to go and eat. And then the chairman and the other reps that were there said no, that this was not what you said earlier. That what you said earlier, that the students were not allowed to move out so that the exam question will not be leaked. But now you're not saying that they were not allowed to go and eat. Okay, did you provide them food? He said no, that they did not provide them food. So which food are you talking about that they were allowed to go and eat? He then said that okay, that the parents and the teachers and some of the WAEC coordinators helped the students with eating. And they then asked him, do you have a proof to that? He said no, that he was informed, like it was just Oh gosh, it was just, and then when they were asked, okay, what actually caused the delay? That what actually caused the whole delay of the thing was because the exam question leaked, and so they are trying to reset your exam question. And before they could now carry the question papers to the various places, centers where this exam will be writing, that in some of the states like Taraba, that the buses that the bus got spoiled on the road and trying to repair it, it caused delay. Okay, that is in Taraba. So what happens in other places like Ebonyi State, like River State, like some other northern states, and even some other southeastern states where they encountered where they had this challenge of writing this exam in the midnight? Okay, what happened? And so like it's just clear that something beyond waiting in just the talk happened, because like we do not just know. And them saying that they are not cancelling the paper, they are not going to cancel that paper, despite the fact that the students were compelled to write it in the midnight under candlestick, under torchlight, phone light, not even proper ventilation, no proper illumination. There was no supply of power for the students to actually see correctly to write. Like you can imagine how fatigued and tired everybody would have been, because having stayed sit for more than 4 hours, 5 hours, waiting for exam paper to arrive. Like, it does not just make sense. But guys like me, I am happy. Like, I'm very happy. But what do you think about this in the comment section? Like, do you agree that this guy should actually resign? Some people are even saying that JAMB and WAEC should be scrapped, that it is not needed again in Nigeria. Okay, that is going far. But let's just say, do you think that this guy, the registrar of JAMB and also that of WAEC, they should resign because they have shown the high level of incompetence in carrying out their function? And like, what do you think about this? Actually, in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share this video. This is Just TV. I'll see you next time.